Welcome back to the deep dive. Today, we're exploring prompt engineering templates. We're going deep on practical applications based on this professional guide we have. Even for those of us who work with AI all the time, crafting the perfect prompt can be tricky, but these templates, it's like having a secret decoder ring.
Absolutely. Prompt engineering is becoming a must-have, and for good reason. You're essentially teaching the AI to understand and execute your vision. Finesse. What's fascinating is that templates provide structure to prompt creation, which increases your chances of getting accurate and reliable results from the AI.
Okay, so let's break this down. Why are templates so crucial in prompt engineering?
Yeah.
We've all experimented with AI. Can't we just type in whatever comes to mind and see what happens?
You can, but you're leaving a lot to chance. Imagine trying to bake a cake with no recipe. You might get lucky, or you might end up with a disaster. Templates provide the recipe. For your AI interactions, they introduce consistency, reduce errors, and offer a starting point for customization.
Makes sense. The source material we have emphasizes that even simple prompts benefit from structure. They specifically mention the phrase, let's think about this step by step, and how incorporating that can improve the AI's ability to tackle complex problems. It's like we're guiding the AI's thought process, right?
Precisely. It forces the AI to break down the problem into manageable steps, leading to more thoughtful, more detailed responses. Instead of jumping to conclusions, the AI analyzes each step of the process, which is valuable for reasoning or problem solving.
So we're providing the AI with like a mental checklist, making sure it doesn't miss any steps. Now let's talk about some specific templates. One that caught my eye was the comparative prompting template. From your experience, what types of professional challenges does this template excel at?
The comparative prompting template is a game changer when you need to make complex decisions. Think of a project manager evaluating software or a marketing team comparing strategies. This template breaks down the pros and cons of each option in a clear format.
So instead of juggling variables in your head, you're getting the AI to generate a side-by-side comparison, highlighting the key differences and similarity.
Exactly. The source material gives a great example of comparing project management software. Based on features, pricing, and user reviews, imagine having the AI pull all that together and present it so you can easily weigh the pros and cons.
That's incredibly helpful, especially when you have tight deadlines and need to make decisions quickly. Now, another template that seems valuable for professionals is the multiple perspectives template. It's almost like having a panel of experts, right?
It really is. This template is all about understanding a situation from different angles, which can lead to more creative solutions and decisions. You define different personas or roles and ask the AI to analyze from those perspectives.
The source material has a fantastic example of using this for a business challenge. Let's say you're developing a new marketing campaign. You could have the AI analyze it from the perspective of a customer, a competitor, and a marketing expert.
Exactly. You're instantly getting a much richer understanding of the campaign's strengths and weaknesses, uncovering blind spots, and identifying areas for improvement that you might have missed otherwise.
Like you're stress testing your ideas before launching. You're anticipating potential roadblocks and gathering insights. The source material also mentions using this to analyze historical events or get feedback on product designs from different perspectives. It's like brainstorming session with experts from different fields without having to schedule a meeting.
And the beauty is it forces you to step outside your biases. It challenges your assumptions and encourages you to consider different viewpoints. That's valuable in any professional setting, whether you're developing a product, making a decision, or just trying to understand something complex.
Now, before we move on, I have to ask about the Acting A's template. This one seems fun and useful.
It can be. This template taps into the AI's ability to embody different personas. You can ask it to act as a specific individual or even a character and then have it respond from that perspective.
I was reading through the examples, and some of them were interesting. Imagine having the AI act as a cybersecurity expert and analyze your system for vulnerabilities,
Right.
or act as a customer service representative
Right.
and draft responses. The possibilities seem endless.
They are. You can use this to access knowledge, generate creative content, and even explore complex topics from unique perspectives, for example. You could have the AI act as a historical figure and explain an event, or act as a fictional character and create a dialogue.
It's fascinating how these templates apply to so many tasks, from analytical to creative. It highlights the versatility of prompt engineering and the power of AI. But I'm curious, what are the pitfalls of using the acting as template? Are there situations where it might not be effective?
That's a great question. While the acting A's template is powerful, it's important to remember you're dealing with AI, and its ability to embody a persona is limited. You might need to fine-tune your prompts and carefully evaluate the responses to ensure accuracy and avoid bias.
That's a really important point. It's important to be critical when working with AI. Now, the source material also mentions some more advanced concepts that take these templates to another level. Train of thought and tree of thoughts prompting. Give us a quick overview.
Absolutely. These techniques guide the AI's reasoning process. Instead of just an answer, the AI breaks down its thought process, step by step, in chain of thought prompting. You're prompting the AI to explain its reasoning, leading to more transparent and logical responses. Tree of thoughts prompting takes us further by encouraging the AI to explore multiple lines of reasoning and evaluate possibilities.
So it's like we're training the AI to think more like a human, to consider different perspectives, and to weigh evidence. That seems powerful, but also challenging.
It can be. These techniques require a deeper understanding of how AI models work and how to guide their reasoning process. But the results are remarkable. You can get more accurate responses and gain insights.
It sounds like mastering these techniques takes prompt engineering to a new level.
It does. It's an evolving field. There's always something new to learn. But the core principles remain the same. Clear communication, thoughtful prompting, and a willingness to experiment.
That brings us back to our listeners. What's the key takeaway? How can someone start applying these templates?
The key is to start simple. Choose a few templates and experiment. Don't be afraid to tweak the prompts. Try different personas. The Gen AI Professional Prompt Engineering Guide provides explanations and examples for each template.
It's like having a toolbox full of tools ready to help you. You don't need to be an expert to start. It really is about empowering yourself. But before we wrap up, I want to go back to something you mentioned about AI generating prompts. That seems exciting and a little unsettling.
It is a glimpse into the future of prompt engineering. Imagine AI that can analyze your intent, understand your goals, and craft the perfect prompts. It's like an AI assistant that speaks the language of other AIs.
That's incredible. But it raises some questions. If AI is generating prompts, how do we make sure they are ethical and don't introduce bias?
That's crucial. As AI takes a more active role, it's even more important to understand these principles. We need to be able to evaluate the prompts, identify bias, and ensure that the outputs align with our values. It's not about giving up control. It's about using AI to enhance our abilities.
So a collaborative process. We're not just giving orders, we're working together.
Exactly. And it shows that prompt engineering is not just a technical skill, it's a human skill. It's about understanding language, human thought, and communication.
We covered a lot today. From the basics to AI-generated prompts, the takeaway is there's always more to learn.
I agree. And the best way to learn is to start experimenting.
Great advice. And for our listeners who want to learn more, I recommend the Gen AI Professional Prompt Engineering Guide. Thank you for joining us for this deep dive. We'll be back next week. Until then, keep exploring and keep pushing the boundaries.